Hi everyone! I have a little bit of a different video for you this week. We are going to do some stamping, but the first thing I wanted to share today is all about Stampin' Up's starter kit because it is on an amazing special for Sale-a-bration this month, just through the end of February. And if you are here watching this video, I assume that you love Stampin' Up and you love to craft and paper craft. And so you are in the right place and you can't miss out on this deal. So our starter kit is always the best deal in our catalog. It's $99 and you get to pick out $125 of product. So if you do the math, that's $26 for free, plus you don't pay for shipping on the starter kit. So that saves you even more. And you get a free past paper pumpkin kit in your starter kit. So that ups the value too. But during Sale-a-bration, you get an extra $50 in free product. Yeah, you heard me right. That is a lot. So you get to pick out $175 of product for just $99. You don't pay shipping. You get the free past paper pumpkin kit, and you unlock a whole lot of other benefits. So I put together a little sample starter kit. Now, the awesome thing is you can choose anything you want to put in there. There are only a few exceptions. You cannot put paper pumpkin products in there, including prepaid subscriptions. You can't do that. You cannot choose host products in your starter kit, and you can't choose Sale-a-bration rewards. I think those are the only exceptions. You can choose clearance rack items. You can shop our brand new online exclusive items that demonstrators are pre-ordering right now. You've probably seen some of them around the web, and you can add them to your starter kit even though you can't get them as a customer yet. You can add anything in our big annual catalog or anything in our mini catalog. So lots of options. Plus there is a second and third option this time for our Sale-a-bration starter kit special. If you pay $129 instead, you get a free mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and you can choose either white or an exclusive color boho blue. And so it's like getting this machine for half price because the value is $63. So if you are looking for one of those, you can choose one of those options. Okay, so let me show you what I've put in my sample starter kit. First, I have it all in a basket, and I just want to stand up and hold it so you can see the amount of product you get for $99 or $100. So this one would be $129 with the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Look at all that stuff. And I stuck in a paper pumpkin kit too, because you'll get one of those. But so much awesome stuff. So if you choose the $99 option, you get to choose $175 of product. So let's go through what I chose for that first. So I started with the Rain or Shine suite, and I just picked stuff that I'm really liking right now. Again, you can choose whatever you want. So this is a specialty designer series paper, the Rain or Shine DSP. It is so fun. I'm going to use it on my card today. And it has this UV coating on some of the papers. It's kind of shiny and shimmery, so that is really fun. And then to go along with that, we have the Playing in the Rain stamp set and Playing in the Rain dies. And of course the dies cut out some of the images in the stamp set. And then you have some other scene building dies. So you've got a little bridge, you've got a tree stump. These are little bows. You can make kites. How fun is that? Clouds and grass. And then, of course, you know, the outline ones cut out the images in the stamp sets. So much fun. If you like that suite, you are going to love my card club next month as long as everything stays in stock. The little flower embellishments are out right now, but they're supposed to come back in. So I didn't put those in my sample starter kit, but they're supposed to come back in. And that's another perk of buying the starter kit. I send my team members all of my class tutorials every month. So if you like my classes, that might be an option for you to get all of the tutorials for free. Then I added the Raindrops embossing folder. So that goes along with that suite too. And then I picked out another bundle that I really like, the Something Fancy bundle. This one is all sentiments, but they're kind of unique. There's a birthday one, and the thank you is pretty typical. But the birthday one is, I didn't forget your birthday, I'm just stretching out the celebration. I am terrible at sending birthday cards on time. So I love that one because it is still a really sweet birthday sentiment, but it's good for belated cards because I am the queen of sending belated birthday cards. Here's to beautiful beginnings and happily ever afters. I used that one on my little calendars for this year because I thought that was a good sentiment for the beginning of the year, but also, of course, it's good for weddings and stuff too. And then the dies for this one are really awesome too. Mine are starting to fall off here, so let me fix them so they don't just fall on us. But there's some really nice labels in this set. So they fit the sentiments, but they're great for many other stamp sets as well. So I thought that was a good bundle. Okay, so you already have 2 bundles in there, paper and embossing folder. So much product, right? And then I picked out, this is a 6x6 paper, the Fancy Flora Designer Series paper. And this is part of the suite that the Something Fancy bundle is in. But it has lots of pretty colors. And if you like this one, I use this on my card club for this month. So kind of like that textured paint look. Let me pull out another pattern so you can see. Pretty, pretty, pretty stuff. Okay. Then I picked a couple of things that kind of coordinated with both of those suites of products. I picked out the pastel adhesive back sequins. Balmy blue is in both of those papers. And then this is, I forget what pink this is, but it kind of goes along with the pinks in both papers. Even though it's not an exact match, it kind of goes with. And of course, gold goes with anything. So those are an awesome addition. And then the balmy blue is in both papers, like I said. So this is the balmy blue variegated ribbon. It's balmy blue and white. So you could use that with either paper. A pack of balmy blue cardstock. So you can have a coordinating cardstock for your papers. A pack of basic white note cards and envelopes. So these are a little bit smaller size, but they're pre-cut and scored for you, so you can get right to easy card making. So it's a 3.5 by 5 size, a little bit smaller than a standard card base, but like I said, pre-cut and scored for you, so that's awesome. And then a package of mini glue dots. So I added those. You can go up to $175 a product, but not over. So my recommendation is to just make a wish list of everything that you are wanting to buy: cardstocks, inks, adhesives, bundles, maybe some Stampin' Blends markers if you are picking a stamp set that has some coloring, or maybe you're wanting tools like blending brushes. Maybe you just want lots of paper. Maybe you want some kits from our kits collection. But I would just make out your list and then figure out which products you can put together in your starter kit to get as close to that $175 as possible, because you can't go over, but get as close as you can. Maybe you can get $175 on the dot. I think mine was like 50 cents short or something. But get as close as you want. And then once you buy your starter kit, one of the other big perks of doing that is that then you get a 20% discount on all of your orders. So then you can make a dent in that wish list by ordering at a discount. And that is one of my favorite perks of being a demonstrator. Oh, and I forgot. Don't forget you get one of these too. Okay, so that's the $99 option. And then again, if you want the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine in either white or the boho blue, you just pay $30 more. So that's a really great deal because it's half price for that. So all those products you are getting almost double for your money, which is so, so great. I think it is one of the best deals that I have seen Stampin' Up! Offer on the starter kit. So definitely take advantage. One of the things people ask me the most probably is, what are the requirements? Let me set this down out of the way. People will ask me, what are the requirements for being a demonstrator? Do I have to sell a minimum amount? Do I need to run a class? What do I need to do? The answer is pretty simple. If you want to stay active and keep shopping at a discount, you have to purchase or sell $300 in a quarter. And that can be all your own purchases. To be honest, most people on my team just buy from themselves and they don't sell to anybody. Maybe some people don't even know they're a demonstrator, but they're a happy shopper. They love Stampin' Up and they love being a part of our group. You get lots of inspiration. It is a group of super friendly, encouraging, supportive people, and it is just a lot of fun. So yeah, it's a great time to join because you get so much for your money. And you actually get until the end of your first full quarter to meet that 300 minimum for the first time. So if you buy the starter kit during Sale-a-bration, you have until the end of June to get that $300. And then Stampin' Up always gives a pending month too after that. If you don't meet it, they give you 1 month to make up the difference. So till the end of July, which gives you the opportunity to try out pre-ordering and sneak peeking new products. We have our annual catalog coming up. The pre-order will be in April, so that's always a lot of fun. You'll get to see it first before anybody else and order new products. And I believe there's another pre-order for online exclusive products coming up after that too, before July. So lots of fun there. And I will post a link to my starter kit page in the description of the video. There's even more information there. And of course, if you send me a message or comment and let me know that you'd like to chat a little more, I'm happy to do that too. And if you don't meet the minimum, you just go back to being a customer. Stampin' Up is really generous with their starter kit offer, and they will even let you purchase it again in the future if you decide that you want to try it out again. So there you go. That is the basics. Now, let's get to stamping. I'm going to flip the camera, and hopefully this will not be too painful. I am not very good at doing this, but we will do our best. I have to get my holder set back up, and then we will do some stamping. As you can see, we're going to stamp with the Playing in the Rain bundle. Let's see if I can get this about right. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I wanted to give you a little closer look at that designer series paper. It is a specialty paper, and I don't know how well it's going to show on here. But there is some kind of shine to some of the papers, and they call it a UV coating. So lots of pretty colors in this one. Flirty Flamingo, Cajun Craze, Mango Melody, Old Olive, Balmy Blue, and then that UV coating. So I think this is the perfect spring paper. We have so many good spring papers right now, but I love this one. So let me show you the card we're going to make. I'm going to step it up just a little with one more layer. But this is actually a layout I took from a group I'm a part of called Casing Tuesday. And another demonstrator will pull out a sample from our catalog, and she'll figure out measurements for the different layers, and then she'll post a layout. And so I took this layout from one of those samples, and I thought it was a lot of fun. So we're going to make this today, and this is using all products that I put in my sample starter kit. The only things I added were just a little strip of white, basic gray ink, and then I used the stylish shape dies to cut out this circle. Those aren't available right now, so I didn't add them to my sample kit, but any circle would work. And I know if you are an avid crafter, I'm sure you have a circle punch or a circle die in your stash. So this is a Balmy Blue card base, and then I'm just going to add a layer of Mango Melody. I finished this one and I thought it needs a little pop of something else. So we have Mango Melody. This is 5 1/8 by 3 7/8, and then a piece of that designer series paper that is 3 3/4 by 5. And this one has some of that UV coating, so it's kind of shiny in spots. And I'm just going to layer that onto my Mango Melody. And I knew this was going to run out right away. I should have glued one more thing before I started, but I have a refill ready. I think it happens every time I do a video. I come to the end of my roll. Okay, so we will attach that to our Mango Melody here. And then we're going to put this onto our card base, again with a Stampin' Seal. And then I'm just going to layer. This is a super easy card layout. I have a couple strips of the Designer Series paper. They're 1/2 inch. This one is 1/2 inch by 4. So we'll start with that one. And I'm just going to put it down towards the bottom. And it hangs over that Mango Melody layer just a little bit. Very tiny bit on either side. And then this one is 3 7/8 by 1/2 inch. So it's just a tiny bit smaller. And you can decide how much you want of that first piece to show. You can go up or down, depending. So we'll go about there. And then before I do my white piece, I'm going to put the circle on. And like I said, I cut this with the Stylish Shapes dies, but you could use any circle. This one's a little bit under 3 inches. And I'm going to have it hang off on that side a little bit. And then we're going to stamp. This one is 1/2 by 3 1/2. And I have basic gray ink. You could use black. You could use Balmy Blue or Mango Melody. Pick out one of the colors in the paper. And this sentiment is just right at 1/2 inch. So hopefully I'm going to stamp it correctly. Otherwise we'll have to turn the paper over. Pretty good. All right, I think this one, this piece might be slightly less than 1/2 inch because I got it to go on the other one, but nope, the first one was better. All right, we'll use that. I wonder if I have another strip around here. Maybe I won't attach it because I want to take a picture of this one for you, and I'll cut it maybe just slightly bigger than 1/2 inch. Okay, so we'll pretend that I attach that, and then this I die cut right out of the Designer Series paper. Same with this bunny. These are stamps in the stamp set, so you could stamp them and then color them, and that is lots of fun. But I thought if you are putting these products in your starter kit and you just want something easy where you don't have to buy the coloring tools right away, use your dies to cut it right out of the paper because they are so cute. All right, I'm going to pop him on with dimensionals. And then it will be easy to slide that sentiment on after I restamp it. So we'll put him kind of right in the center there. And then last but not least, I am going to grab some of those sequins. And we'll use some of the Balmy Blue sequins to match our card. You could use your Take Your Pick tool on these. If you don't have a Take Your Pick tool yet, that's a great thing to add to a starter kit too. It is probably my most used tool, but I forgot to bring it in here. And these are pretty easy to just grab and put on because they have adhesive on the back already. So just like that, and we'll pretend this one's on there like that. Super cute, right? Which one do you like better, the bunny or the turtle? I don't know, it's hard to decide. I can't choose. And if you wanted, you could add some of that Balmy Blue ribbon that I showed in my sample starter kit too. So there is this week's card. I did not print off my host code this week, but I will post it in the description of the video. If you shop using my host code this week, I will send you a tutorial for this card with the measurements and directions. And of course, if you spend more than $50, you can choose a Sale-a-bration item too. But my big focus this week was the starter kit because I think it's such a great deal. It's so much fun to be a part of Stampin' Up, and I would love to have you join my team and check it out and see what it's all about. Thank you for watching this week. Happy stamping.